5, fall is prime time for family photos. So you've got the photographer, check, you've got the outfits, but are you ready to go? In today's Style File, we're helping you feel your best in front of that camera lens with pro makeup tips to look camera ready. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore is here. Let's just get it out there. Things don't always look the same in person as they do through a photography lens.
Very true.
We can attest to that.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yes.
And it's taken me, I think it took me some years to figure that out. But it definitely needs a little bit of tweaking, nothing major, but it will make a big difference.
And I'm grateful you emphasize nothing major. We still want to look ourselves, feel ourselves, but there are some things you switch up.
For sure. Just a few little tweaks, nothing big. So I've got 5 tips for you.
We're going to learn along through our Studio 5 staff. Getting personal here. We sent you some family photos of recent years, and you're just going to kindly, as she does, and gently point out what we maybe could have done to enhance the face in the photo.
Yep.
So I think, am I first?
You are.
Hello, hello. There's my family.
And so cute, right?
Thank you.
Fantastic. But I would say on yours,
please,
the tip that I would give you is to pump up the cheek color a little bit more.
Okay.
So often what happens with our photographers, you can see in this picture, I'm sure there's some filtering put on it, right?
Of course.
And most of the time, the first thing they do is lighten up the picture, right? And when that happens, our dimension in our face goes away. So a little bit more cheek color. And you may look in the mirror when you're getting ready and be like, whoa, this is too much. But consider the editing that's going to happen. And sometimes our face just kind of disappears and goes flat because our cheek color disappears. So pump up the volume, give it a little bit more bronzer and blush so that when those filters are applied, you still have a little bit of dimension.
I think that's a great tip, and you're right in pointing out photo trends these days are lighter, brighter. That's what we want, right? And so once you encapsulate that in the filtering, the editing, you got to make up for it. Blush color, I mean, you mentioned bronze too. Can it be a little darker, a little lighter? Does it matter?
Can be anything that you're accustomed to wearing. I would just add a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah. Another Studio 5 staffer's family photo. This one was shared by Studio 5 senior producer Steph Bryson. We love the Brysons. Look at that family. Any tips for Steph on this one?
Yes. So my tip on this one is you want to wear a lipstick color that you normally wear, but not a nude. So you've got to reach for one of your colors that has a little bit more pigment in it, because same thing applies. Your lips kind of disappear, especially if you're further away in the shot. And again, if we lighten up the coloring, our lips are going to go away with that. So Steph's picture was beautiful, but her lips were very, very close to her skin tone, and they kind of just disappear. The other thing there is, if you don't wear red lipstick normally, don't wear red lipstick in your picture, right? Show up looking like yourself. So it's got to be something that you normally wear. Yeah. Just make sure it has a little bit more pigment for pictures.
Thank you. And that just speaks to not just comfort level, but like the timelessness and the purpose of the photo. Like, we want to look back and remember mom as she was, not necessarily trying out the latest red lipstick trend. So little color on the lips, a little more color on the cheeks. Our next photo, our learn along, comes from social media producer Daylin Dove. Daylin says she feels like her eyes look small and closed in photos. Any advice for her?
Yes. So this is a big one. So cute, right?
Yes.
Isn't that darling?
So sweet.
But this one goes along with a philosophy that I just talk about all the time, which is basically ditch your eyeliner.
Which you talked me into doing a year ago. I haven't worn eyeliner in at least a year, and I love it.
Right? And your eyes look so much bigger. So consider that when we smile, our eye muscles naturally contract, right? So you can practice doing some smiles without contracting your eyes. So you're gonna get in the mirror and you're gonna practice and not squeeze those eyes down.
And you're gonna feel totally normal.
But it really makes a big difference. But yeah, ditch the liner. You want to keep them open as much as possible, because the further we are from the camera, the smaller the eyes get anyway. So just focus on the lashes, open those up, but no eyeliner. And I promise photographers will agree with me on that one.
I think so too. Now you coached me into ditching the lower liner. I still do a top rim. Ditch all eyeliner for photos?
For photos, I would really focus on just really bold mascara, but just consider further away, the smaller they're going to look anyway.
All right, talk to us about skin, foundation, powder, whatever it is. How can we adjust it appropriately for a family photo?
So you want to mattify everything, right? And I think, consider this, when we are outside, we are dealing with heat, sun, we're sweaty because we're running around chasing our children and trying to get them to smile. So we're going to get naturally glowier as the time goes on. So start as matte as possible. Mattify everything, including your lips, because if we've got wind, we don't want our hair to stick to our lipstick. If you're kissing babies or you're kissing husband, you don't want shiny lips.
Which goes against the trend right now for that dewy, I mean, a lot of products help us get that dewy glow. glow.
And in person, dewy looks beautiful.
Gorgeous.
But in pictures, it just looks shiny and kind of reflective. And again, you're going to get glowier over that hour that you're taking pictures. So start matte, just mattify everything. It will photograph better.
And set your face, you say.
Set it, and not just once, but 3 times. Do it before you put anything on, and then put on your foundation and concealer, set it again.
With powder?
Powder or a spray, and then add all of your color, and then set it again. Because again, we're gonna be out in the elements for at least an hour. We want it to stay. So in real life, that might feel very heavy to you. It might feel a little cakey almost, but in pictures, it's going to look better to have everything just held in place with a little bit of face hairspray, right? Just keep it there.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
And the proof is in the picture. Look at our poster child over there.
Oh.
Seriously though, beautiful family. Look at that baby boy
Thank
wrapping
you.
up your
Is he not the
your
cutest
tea.
thing ever?
The
I can't.
best.
I can't with him, but yes, it makes a big difference. I still look like myself,
Yeah.
but all of my features are present because
Yes.
I applied my own rules there.
Awesome. Megan, you have a blog post, I understand, with all of these details and also some beauty buys to help you pull off the face we just described for family photos.
Exactly. So head to thebeautysnoop.com, and I've got the blog post that will give you all the information.
Thebeautysnoop.com. Thanks so much. Perfect timing for this conversation as we set it into fall family photo taking season.